sure to subscribe to Beef Universe.
Like, it could have been way better. Like, nah, all this shit try. Yeah, it could have been way better. I ain't gonna lie, but it was cool, I guess. It was cool, I guess. I give it a solid 6, 5 by default, and a 1 for effort. You know, for the production. But realistically, it sold. It sold. It sold, bro. It didn't have enough It didn't have enough oomph. It didn't have enough oomph. But fuck it. Fuck it. It tried its best. Did it do hard? No. He should have been arcade. It should have been on some cool shit. He should have had Nokias. He should have had girls lined up. He calling girls. You feel me? Like, it's like he calling, what's her name? Stacy, Leisha, and Keisha, and he calling all of them. Like, it wasn't fun enough. The song is a fun ass song, and it just wasn't fun enough. Like, he could have did. I mean, he did the roller skate part, because it definitely did sound like roller skate shit. But he could literally be at a roller rink doing this. Exactly, Pac Jinx, nigga. Literally Jinx, nigga. He could have been on a roller rink for this part. Like, why he wasn't at no roller rink for this part? He got the skates part down, but not the roller rink. Like, what? And then they all got a coordinated dance. Then boom, that bitch turned into a TikTok dance. Drake didn't do it enough. He didn't do it enough. He should have had them motherfuckers on the dance floor skating, doing a dance. Then boom, that bitch fumble into a TikTok dance. Then boom, that bitch turned into another shit. Then boom, this turns into the world's biggest song again. Boom, doom. He was taking jabs at Kendrick. How is he trolling him though? Drake doing anything nowadays, bro, like 10 different ethnicities. That nigga black and white to me. I don't know what else he is. This shit wasn't good enough though. He had Shay in this video for what? like what? I guess he was the way he was dancing in the owl. Wait, how was the owl imitating Kendrick Lamar? Oh, and Shay instead of Damar like Kendrick did. Wait, Kendrick got Lamar? Yeah, Take Care is a legendary album. Remember Not Like Us? Nah, I don't. Let me see it.
Reincarnated, I was stargazing. Life goes on, honey, all my babies. Woke up looking for the broccoli.
Yeah, I ain't lie. I just hate this song because the world. At the end, Kendrick kept an hour. Oh, for real? That look just scared me. Kendrick killed him? Nuh-uh.
You late.
Yeah, dancing not for everybody, buddy. Yeah, dancing not for everybody, man. Oh shit. They crip walking. Yeah, they should take a seat. Yeah, they should take a seat. LA be or California be doing anything. Yeah, he really name dropped Drake in this shit though. Really name dropped Drake in that bit. He mocking Drake the whole video. How's he mocking? Oh, here go the owl shit. Yeah, he was really on Drake ass. Bro, when Drake told him to drop and get 50, nah, I don't remember that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not tapped in with any of this beat, bro. Like, this shit has nothing to do with my legacy or Jude Bellingham, bro. So I really don't care. See it, Pez BU. Is K Dot gay? Is K Dot gay? He cooked him bad. He on his ass. He on his ass. So why didn't Drake clap back for real? For real? You just gonna watch from your bed? I bet, bro. Appreciate you, Pez. I'm not gonna be live for much longer anyway. I gotta be up crazy early. He did it with his ass though, for real? Cause I don't even hear about that shit at all. Like he ain't had no goods. It wasn't decent. You gonna send your videos quick? I bet. Oh, there go DeMar. Them boys going crazy on the dance. This song kind of decent though. I can't lie. Song is people just like to hate. The song actually is like, I just hate how much played it is. You know what I'm saying? But it's actually a pretty good song. He really from California. Damn, what the fuck? I can't imagine someone growing up in California, bro. What the fuck? At the end, I was playing what he did. Okay. Because I'm probably missing all the references. I don't even know if he's doing any, but I'm probably missing all them bitches and some other shit. I don't keep up with this shit. I ain't gonna lie. I can't believe he performed at the Super Bowl. That shit was huff too. Okay, only any alright bet. Oh, his family right here. Didn't Drake try to talk to his wife or some shit? Something like that. I don't remember. Nigga got his kids and his wife in the video. Damn. I just realized he's calling him the 69 God. Bro, he on his ass all the way. Wait, Drake said he beat his wife. Oh. I'm probably gonna start DR1 tomorrow. Why? Leave that game in the past. It's time we play a real man's game. Schedule 1. Did you beat it? Freaky ass nigga. Get it? He a fan? I don't get it. What do you mean? Get it? He a fan? I damn near beat it. Go ahead and finish it. I don't get how that make him a fan. What do you mean by that? If you want 100K, you get it easy. Down. Everything automated. Fan stand for freaky ass nigga. Oh. Nah, he on this nigga ass. Oh my god. I ain't gonna lie, he killed him, bro. I ain't gonna lie, damn, he torched this nigga. Oh my god, I ain't gonna lie, he killed this nigga, bro. Oh my god. Wait till the end. Oh my god, he killed this nigga, bro. Is that the end? One more. You gotta do like 5 deals a day, just depending on the dealers. Damn, only 5. He killed this nigga, bro. He also said that Dave Free had his kids, but Kendrick put him at the end, showing him what the fuck you talking about. Wait. He said that Dave. Who's Dave? Who's Dave Free? Who's that? Wait, so what's the beef with Serena Williams and Drake? I'm gonna click your link in a second.
They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us.
Damn.
The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns.
12 seconds later.
We plotted for a week and then we fed you the info. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns.
12 seconds later.
We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information.
We plotted for a week.
12 seconds later.
We plotted for a week and then we
This will walk. Where's Walker? Walker needs to come. Drake versus Kendrick, the whole story. Damn, 8 months ago. So what do you want? So what do you got on that Goofy and whoa.
fed you the information.
That's fake.
Why is she following Dave Free and not Mr. Morale?
It's like a high schooler's way of looking at it. It's like, oh, she doesn't follow him. Kendrick's
They
not
got
on
drip.
his
What the
close
fuck?
friends list.
This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. Huh? My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested.
You don't get it. He said that he was feeding.
I don't get none of this shit, bro.
He got it from clowns, so he indirectly called him a clown.
You don't get it. They said he was feeding him information, but he said he got it from clown, so he indirectly called him a clown. I don't get none of this shit, bro.
Whole connection.
First of all, he misreads the text. The text itself is about the fact that his mother assumed that he must have been abused
He indirectly
because
called
of the
himself
abuse
a
that
clown.
she suffered herself.
If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too
What the
famous
fuck?
for the shit you just suggested.
Is this nigga serious?
You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp.
B sharp is just C. Do you know what the minor alternative to C major is? A minor.
Oh my god, bro. Nigga trolled himself. Oh my god, bro. Grounded his cheeks, grounded his peak.
I don't know if you want to use that B sharp line.
Grounded his peak.
He's not Millie Bobby Brown's.
I love him. We just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more."
I never looked twice at no teenager.
Wait, niggas did not say that's what it was. We was literally just talking about this shit earlier, but niggas did not say they was talking about missing each other. Niggas said he was just giving her advice.
Not Millie Bobby Brown's.
I love him. We just texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more."
I never looked twice at no teenager.
Bro, why the fuck is he texting her? He is a grown-ass man.
What the?
Stop the cap.
What the?
I never looked twice at no teenager.
He talking about you dig. What the?
Stop the cap.
What the? I ain't gonna lie. That's a bad look. I ain't gonna lie, that's a bad look, bro.
Niggas kept on saying she came out later on and she was fine. It was all jokes. Nigga, that's still Ward.
Yeah, that's even if she was said, even if whatever, that's still very weird that he even said any of that. Especially after she, that's weird. I ain't gonna lie, what the fuck? That C minor shit was hilarious though. Caught his ass. Nigga trolled himself.
I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested.
Is this nigga serious?
Damn.
Mention an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp.
B sharp is just C. Do you know what the minor alternative to C major is? A minor.
Yo, that's crazy. Nigga played himself.
I don't know if you want to use that B sharp line.
Is there any more references? That shit was kind of interesting. I ain't gonna lie.
I was
Damn.
like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you."
We may have just been a witness to what'll go down as the biggest and most culturally impactful rap beef to date. Literal history is being made here, my nigga. I could talk about how important this shit really is all day.
This video too long. I like the other one. The other one was short and sweet.
Let me go ahead and
I'm not trying to see all this shit, nigga.
The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns.
Damn, what the fuck?
Kendrick Lamar and Drake are two
I
of
got
the
Kendrick
biggest
Lamar
rap
fried this
artists.
nigga, bro.
Both of their individual successes tower over so many other artists combined, holding impressive catalogs of music in their own regard. But what would happen if the two of them decided to end each other's career?
Reincarnated, I was stargazing. Life
Beginning
goes
Drake
on,
said
honey,
he
and hum.
plotted for a week and fed him the information, but then later says the one he got his information from his client.
Okay, I get it now.
Information, you get it now.
I get it. I definitely was still confused. Wow. Okay. So he said they gave him the information, all the lies, and then he said whoever told you stuff is a clown. So pretty much, yeah, okay. I ain't gonna lie, D-Rakes. I ain't gonna lie, Drake. You got fried, my brother. I ain't gonna lie, Drake. You got fried, my brother.
Cultural divide. I'ma get it on the flow. You really about to do it? 40 acres in the mule. This is bigger than the music. You really about to do it? Yeah, they tried to rig the game, but you can't fake influence.
I haven't heard the Drake disses.
Hey, I'm tripping.
I mean, I'm one side because I ain't heard them bitches either, but for the way. But the way I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, both equally ass. Yo, Adi, why'd you say ground is ass, bro? You don't like it? What's Family Matters?
Sometimes you gotta pop out and show. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up the skull. Walking down
this?
the whole time I know he got some hoe.
Was that the one where he said he beat his wife or some shit?
I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to Cell Block 1. To any that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one to get your hand-me-downs.
What? Wait, how did this even start? Yeah, how did this even start?
Got a weird case, why I see around. Certified lover boy, certified. I'm on him tough. I'ma do my stuff.
I ain't gonna lie, this is him playing this at the Super Bowl is crazy. Oh my god. I have to analyze anything super linear story. That shit just the same shit. It's just bad. Nah, that shit fire. Not giving it a real chance. That's why. Who you playing with, Eli? I forgot. I think Drake said a sneak diss that bam. Oh, let me watch that video I was just looking at. Actually, it might explain it. It said the whole story.
Well, to know about that.
Okay, here we go.
Aubrey Graham was born October 24th.
We really need to know when he was born.
Not that far. No, the year
Thank you.
2012. And after the success,
Can't find any fucking food to eat that doesn't kill me. Dumb game.
Goes on his club Paradise and decides to bring along a little-known rapper featured on his.
You need to tell me how to make a graphic bitch. It literally does.
This is my brother ASAP Rocky. This is my brother Kendrick Lamar.
Damn.
Now in 2012,
they was
Kendrick
friends.
Still a pretty
I mean, they have music together.
Only having released one mixtape and one album. So Drake bringing up this up-and-coming artist was a huge deal. But
damn, he really put him on.
And after the success and arguably Drake's greatest album, Take Care, Drake.
No, it doesn't. It does. It literally gives instructions for the whole game, bro.
To bring along a little-known rapper featured on his Buried Alive interlude track, Kendrick.
He put Kendrick on a little bit.
This is my brother ASAP Rocky. This is my brother Kendrick Lamar.
And ASAP Rocky.
Now in 2012, Kendrick.
Nah, Drake's a pioneer.
Unknown artist, only having released one mixtape and one album. So Drake bringing up this up-and-coming artist was a huge deal. But all that would change on October 22nd of that year when Kendrick Lamar would release
Swimming pools. Oh, no.
Good Kid, Mad City.
Oh yeah, I was way off.
Tracked masterpiece telling a story of Kendrick Lamar's upbringing in Compton and the different struggles he had.
Damn, he had a debut breakthrough album.
Fast forward to 2013, where Kendrick is no longer
did put him on.
being awarded
Got put on by Healthy Widow for real.
Hottest MC and best.
So what? He an industry plant?
Artist with Good Kid, Mad City being considered the greatest album of all time.
Greatest album of all time is crazy. I just got chills hearing that. That's ridiculous.
With both artists celebrating each other's wins, but in August 14, 2013,
yeah, I'ma listen,
Kendrick
bro.
would release a song with Big Sean titled Control.
I was finna hop on the game Friday in the stream, so I might play in the background
pushing Kendrick's
while I play.
further than ever into the starlight for attacking industry idols such as Big Sean, J. Cole, and of course, Drake. And even though
Bro, people's come up story is crazy to me.
like, he also has bars like, I'm trying to murder you niggas, and trying to make sure your core fans never heard of you niggas, saying that Kendrick was coming for the crown and there was nothing that was gonna get in his way. Nobody seemed to have an issue about the song either.
Drake low-key ass high key, or Kendrick low-key ass high key.
Except one person.
Real?
Drake.
Nobody yelled out Kendrick Lamar. Are you listening to it now? It was one of those things. It's like I almost wish when it comes to competition.
He dissing him?
I'm more worried about if it's really fuck everybody, then it needs to be fuck everybody.
Let's take a break from this and fast forward to October 6, 2023. Now at this point, both artists are extremely successful. While both artists would have their instances of beef, both artists were more focused on their individual successes.
So he dissed him on an
Kendrick
interview?
having a grand total of 5 studio albums, covering topics such as the struggle of duality and awakening, wickedness or weakness, and being a damaged person. We also had Drake, with 10 studio albums under his belt, focused more on trying different styles of music, rather than trying to send a single message to the world. So how did all this beef start? For that, we need to focus on Drake's most recent album, For All the Dogs, collaborating with people such as Yeet, Bad Bunny,
Yeet,
J. Cole, on track 6, First Person Shooter, where we would get our first reference.
10, how many are actually good? I ain't gonna lie, like 6, 7, bro. Oh, then he dissed him?
Person Shooter, where we would get our first reference back to Kendrick with lines.
What does MC mean? Main character, or like is that some music shit? Cause you know, like MC Hammer.
First Person Shooter, where we would get our first reference back to Kendrick.
Except the new one. Nah, the new one got hits. Nokia's a hit. What album, Scooty?
J. Cole saying how in the rap game you have 3 best
6,
of the
7.
best, and in his case, it's J. Cole, Drake,
Wait,
Kendrick.
my bad.
J. Cole saying how in the rap
Oh,
game,
J. Cole said that. Is it
and
K
in his
Down? Is it
case,
Aubrey or
it's
me?
J.
That's
Cole,
hard.
Drake and Kendrick. J. Cole saying
I wouldn't
that
call
Kendrick
Nokia good.
was
Nokia is pretty
was
good. I ain't
nothing
gonna lie.
out of the ordinary. So
And it's pretty popular.
For that, let's fast forward to March 22nd, 2024.
What's the beef with Metro Boomin too?
Their highly anticipated
And
album.
Future, what's Future? I thought Future and Drake were cool. What? That's crazy. Isn't it because Drake fucked his baby mama or some shit and
Don't
flexed
Trust
it?
You, a 17-track collaborative album with Metro Boomin providing the beats and so many rappers providing their voice,
I think
such
they
as The
all wanted
Weeknd,
him to
Playboy
fall
Cardi,
off.
and the one that stood out
Wow.
from the rest, Kendrick Lamar.
For real? It's like they all turned his back on Drake or something?
Kendrick had a lot to say in this song, throwing shots at both J. Cole and Drake with
Damn,
words like,
both?
and
Kendrick was the only person who
Oh, I remember that bar.
What
What you say? Kendrick was the only person who did ass hated him. He was on the pioneer. He was the pioneer hate. That he really don't fault this nigga.
and
He poisoned everybody.
and referencing back to First Person
Damn.
Shooter, where J. Cole would call them the big 3.
Damn.
Explaining, there's only one above.
Nah, that was
the
bars.
rapper
That's
who
good
wins.
bars right
As
there.
well, Kendrick throws disses to Drake's album and persona. Now, this sparked a fire in the rap community, with people asking, why is
Had to do
everyone all
something.
of a sudden having a vendetta
Had
against
to
Drake?
do
Let's
something.
move away from this and fast forward to 2 weeks from that point, to April 5th, with the release of J. Cole's mixtape, Might Delete Later. This mixtape seems normal until you reach track 12, 7-minute drill, where J. Cole would respond to Kendrick's diss saying,
He's still doing shows, but fell off like the Simpsons. Your first was classic, your last was tragic. Your second shit put us to sleep with his gasket. Your third shit was massive, and that was your prime.
J. Cole claiming that Kendrick's discography is all over the place, saying that this record was gassed up, and this record was not.
So Drake and J. Cole didn't even diss him recently until Kendrick was. Drake did an interview a long time ago and kind of sneak dissed a little bit, but I don't think that really started nothing for real from what I'm getting from this video. And then fast forward, yeah, nothing recently.
There was Halo MFS dissing Drake. The only one who actually did something was Kendrick.
Yeah. So apparently, from what I know, like very blurry stuff is Drake fucked Future's baby mama or something, and then they made the album where they all kind of was on some fuck Drake shit. I think, if I'm not mistaken, unless this is another album that they made, I'm not sure. But Kendrick just randomly, I guess, he just randomly said something.
not at the level it should.
What it looks like.
Now, a lot of people were not.
Because really, J. Cole really, if anything, gave praise to Kendrick and Drake because he said, "Who the big three is? Is it K. Dot, Aubrey, or me?" So he really gave praise. Like, you know what I'm saying? He really, if anything, gave praise to the three. So why would you Kendrick literally dissed J. Cole and J. Cole gave him praise from what it looks like. Like what? Hate on the nigga who brought him up. Why is Kendrick mad? That's a good question. I guess this nigga's finna explain. We're finna see right now. K-Dot was praying for Drake to diss him. Why does he want him to, why is he so mad? What the fuck? That is hella weird though.
Huge fan of this record, but we would soon find out why.
I'm so proud of that project, except for one part. Bro, I know I don't really feel no way, but the world want to see blood. I spiritually feel bad on me. Like, Dreamville, y'all love Kendrick Lamar, correct? As do I.
J. Cole would soon delete the record off the face of the earth and explains how he has nothing but love for his brothers.
That's real.
And drops out of the fight. Now, let's put our focus
That's real.
back to Drake. What did Drake do?
Here we go. They about to explain right now.
Calling him out for using ghostwriters and
Damn, Kendrick been dissing him for years? How you dissing the nigga that really put you on? We saw the clip. He literally said it's my dog, and he put him on his biggest album of all time. Nah, I don't fuck with that. What the hell? So be honest, Pac. No bias, no nothing. Based on where we at this April 13th so far, it's looking like Kendrick on some bullshit, right? That's some bullshit.
Where Twitter would go crazy over this leaked song by Drake titled Push-Ups.
It's 2 a.m. If it don't look like this, I don't want it.
Responding round 2.
You better go in on this track. That's all I know.
You're gonna need every second of that.
The main theme of this record being high jokes. As Drake starts
I'm locked in. This shit is cinema.
And
wait, what's this?
The main theme titled the April 13th.
April
where
13th.
Twitter would go crazy over this leaked song by Drake titled Push-Ups.
Drake is responding.
Oh, this the dropping 50 push-up shit you was talking about, right, Pac?
if someone put
Kendrick's shoe size is 7?
You a slave to them. TF, he also got put on by hella West Coast niggas, but I don't know. Hey, Kendrick came at Drake.
Yeah. Shit, why you always think I'm telling you I don't want to be under somebody? No way that nigga's 5'5".
The main theme of this record being high jokes. As Drake starts saying to Kendrick,
Oh wait, I read that wrong, Pac. No. What I'm saying, I'm not saying he a slave to him or nothing, but if a nigga put you on, wouldn't you have love for them? You feel me? Or wouldn't you like be like, you know, not be dissing them constantly? Wait, he's dead at 5'5".
as Drake put the album cover to this record as Kendrick's shoe size. He's also making fun of Kendrick for following his label's orders to release music. With Kendrick having
That nigga's dead ass shy, son.
People fell in love with this record, claiming that whatever Kendrick was cooking up had to be levels above the energy Drake put into this one. And while most would have thought that Drake would have just waited, after a lack of response from Kendrick, Drake would release a secret track titled Tailor Made Freestyle only 6 days later on April 19th.
As Drake said anything to Kendrick's face, they both just cappers. There's a reason Kendrick ain't say shit to Drake's face. His ass would get flooded. Oh shit! Pac's response makes it funnier. As Drake said anything to Kendrick's face, they both just cappers. Neither of them niggas doing anything to anybody, bro.
Records have been aimed to multiple people, but Tailor Made Freestyle was aimed directly at Kendrick, with the name of the record being a direct diss again on how he's in the mercy of his label.
Oh god, 7 foot is not that 7 feet. 7'7" is not that crazy to beat.
Both Drake's biggest role models and biggest legends from the West Coast, Tupac and Snoop Dogg, trying to get into his head by having Tupac and Snoop send motivational messages to Kendrick.
Kendrick, we need ya. The West Coast savior. This Canadian life.
No way this nigga did this.
West Coast victory, man. Call him a bitch for me.
Saying as Tupac, he would have handled it way better than Kendrick is up to this point. These records would hold their ground for a decent amount of time, for a lot of people favoring Drake for the disses he threw. Now, let's go just 2 days later to April 21st, when everything would change. Yo, Dad, I got you. Whoops, this is irrelevant. No, let's move along.
Oh no, I remember that though. Didn't Kanye diss Drake or something? I don't know.
We get Kendrick's response to everything with a almost 7-minute diss track cut up into 3 parts titled Euphoria. Here, Kendrick plays the role of a therapist and dissects all of Drake's personas with his radio-friendly pop songs and how he's a huge liar, with the beginning line.
Kanye was just jealous of Drake.
You're not a rap artist, you a scam artist.
Why was he jealous of Drake?
Explaining that Drake doesn't deserve to be in the rap culture, as he's more of an actor than anything. Since Kendrick makes music to inspire and to innovate,
Wait,
Drake makes music
Tupac's from Compton?
being a good influence to
I thought it was from
his
New York.
and the people who look up to him by saying,
I make music that electrify 'em. You make music that pacify 'em. Know you're a master manipulator and a bitch you a liar too. But don't tell no lie about me, and I won't tell truths about you.
and on how his raps are the only thing he's got for himself, and neglects all other aspects in his life.
Where's Tupac from Cali? So he from LA, or he from New York, but rep LA.
We also hear on how Kendrick is bothered on how Drake loves to keep this look on how he came up from a tough upbringing, when Kendrick actually lived through that life, and on how he's infatuated with rapping hard, instead of singing his radio hits by saying,
How many more black features till you finally feel that you're black enough? I like Drake with the melodies. I don't like Drake when he act tough.
and then Kendrick flat out
That's
explains
hard,
the reason
hard
why
bars.
he doesn't like Drake.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. I
Rapping
hate
Compton
the way
shit. Shit, if you grew up somewhere, that's where you
Both
from.
artists have dropped their disses with them
How
having
you get
their
the
own
best of both
jaw-dropping
worlds.
bars, and gave fans an opportunity to dissect both records bar for bar to see who lyrically came up on top. That was until 3 days later on May 3rd, Kendrick would drop 616 in LA.
Pretty low key. He dropped what?
Would drop 616 in LA.
Oh. What's 616?
With this title having a lot of meaning, with it being a direct reference
No, but I mean, like, is the time?
birthday, Father's Day in Canada, and an indirect Bible verse from
Oh, there you
the book
go.
of Proverbs that speaks on hate. The song begins by having Kendrick saying,
Kendrick hates on a 6 feet 2 inches black and thriving
direct
for
reference
years
to Drake.
#1 artist who made him. The
Yeah, he
cover
just said
for
that right there.
616 was a bunch of stuff that was stolen from Desk's dad in LA.
From Drake or Desk? Who's Desk, buddy? Who's Desk, buddy? Who the fuck is Desk?
Drake's song Survive,
Drake.
where
Okay,
he
I
talks
thought
on having
so.
a near-death experience from being in the streets, with Kendrick mocking the name of the song for this fake persona that Drake has been building. Throughout the song, Kendrick speaks on having a beautiful life with money, morals, and culture, while Drake is always fishing for that check to come in, and always wanting more and more money, by saying,
Trifecta, money, morals, and culture. That's my leisure. Who can reach us? Only God can teleport this type of freedom. Angels watching me all the time. Put my children to sleep.
I ain't gonna lie, this song is ass.
and more importantly, Kendrick points out that he has insights in OVO, and what really goes on in there by saying,
Oh shit.
Must be a terrible person. Everyone inside
Oh shit.
If you were smart, then you would have caught that your entourage is only
Oh shit.
that you got on salary. And 20
So you've heard this song, Fraudy?
emphasizing that Drake
Oh,
has
so you know this beef.
OVO that would rather see him dead than to see him succeed, and are feeding Kendrick all this information. 616 in LA was released at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time that day, but in the following hours, Drake was ready to end it by releasing
What's good,
Family
Bacon?
Matters around 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
You've heard bits of the
alongside a
popular ones?
7-minute music
Oh, this the
video
big one, Family Matters?
seen crushing the van on the cover of Kendrick's album, Good Kid, Mad City. Family Matters is cut up into
Damn. Nah, they was going at it. How did I miss all of this? I really be under the media like this for real? I really be under the media, under the rock like this? Cause I'm literally hearing everybody talk about all this shit going on. But I just don't be paying attention because it has nothing to do with me. But they was really going at it. Cause you retarded. This unemployed shit. Thank you. Facts. Thank you. Retweet, Audie. This is you, Walker. You heard that? This is unemployed shit. Keeping up with this shit, buddy. Nah, this is crazy. They really going at it though. Shit, I'm just doing a deep dive on this Drake beef, Bacon. Oh my god, this shit crazy. That's hard. He really smashed the nigga. I didn't even peep that. I mean, it's not the real one probably, but
releasing Family Matters around 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, alongside a 7-minute music video where Drake is seen crushing the van on the cover of Kendrick's
but they
album,
going
Good Kid, Mad
crazy.
City. Family Matters is cut up into 3 sections and sees Drake getting more aggressive as the beat seems to switch. The record begins by having Drake do exactly
Good song
what
if it's
Kendrick said
the
no
same
wanted
one I
to do.
remember.
We don't wanna hear you
You can
say
see right now.
no more. Stop.
God said it, I know that you mad.
And is a direct sequel to his song Push Ups as it begins where the song ended.
What top 5 you smoking on, Kendrick?
Family Matters is really focused on Kendrick's romantic life, claiming on how Kendrick is a wannabe saint for all his people, but is
Okay, so Kendrick, so Drake really took it like personal, and then that's when Kendrick Lamar started going with the PDF files and stuff, right? So that's when Kendrick started bringing out the big guns and shit like that, because it was kind of like they was slap boxing at first, and then low key this is like when the first nigga throw an actual punch mid slap box. You feel me? Boom. Drake told him to come from that angle for real. Wait, what? Drake told him to go to PDF route? What the fuck?
Whitney, a mixed woman, by saying,
Ooh, his wife bad as shit.
but is yet married to Whitney, a mixed woman, by saying,
Guaranteed Drake didn't say that.
who was well gets attacked in the song.
We can see right now.
She has been
That sound
abused
crazy,
by
though.
Kendrick and has been sleeping with Dave Free, Kendrick's longtime friend and co-founder of PG Lang, by writing,
Who's PG Lang?
Now,
Damn.
Drake thought that this would be the end of Kendrick as fans began to praise the song as it came out with bar after bar, and it was the end. For about 30 minutes, where around 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Kendrick without warning dropped Meet the Grams, a 6.5-minute song with it being
What he say? Drake sent a fake mole to send Kendrick Lamar fake news, and he made a song about it. Meet the Grams. And Drake rapped about how he fell for the fake news. But didn't you just tell me that he was calling the person who sent him the shit clown, and it was him? Did you just say that? So at the end, Drake tried to save himself, saying Kendrick is a clown for whoever he got the news from, but it was really him. Okay, guys, update. I'm not the father, thank God. Before I even did the test, the other dude she was hooking him up with showed up as the baby daddy when he got tested. Hey, if you're happy, that makes me happy, bro. I don't know if you happy about that or if you wanted the baby or not, but hey, congrats, Bacon. I mean, congrats or not, however you want to look at it. I'm happy if you happy. Drake's last diss was So Damn Ass.
written in the form of a letter, with each verse being addressed to a different member of Drake's family, warning them and telling them how horrible of a person Drake really is. But first,
Drake was
let's
going
listen to
at it.
this album
I
cover.
missed all of this. Next social media beef, I'm in tune with it. I don't care how y'all know me, bro. I be on some like off the grid shit, off the media shit, off the internet shit. But I had to stop doing that and start playing with my veiny I did more. Like I had to get in tune with the times. Like I can't be doing this shit. I'm too young to be like wanting to be off the grid and be too cool to be off this shit. Like I just gotta be a bot sometimes. Like this would have been good views on YouTube. This would have been good shit to talk about on stream while it was happening. Like I gotta stop being too cool for this shit. Like my nigga Dante would have been reacting to all this shit. Like he probably was. I gotta be doing shit like this. I can't be too cool, bro. Like this is 10 months of drama that I don't know about I don't know not one song. I don't know why anything. Like what? This crazy.
Which is a zoomed out full screen image.
Everyone
of the
reacted,
song
not me.
16 in the latest
Niggas in chat I come and say, Who you got? I say I don't give a fuck. Stop telling me. I dead ass tell them. I say I don't care. I say like what? You think I care about either of these niggas? Tell them get on with their day. I'm supposed to be on some bot. To be successful, you gotta be a bot, low key. That's what it is, bro. You gotta tap into the bot like world. I'm on it, coach. I'm on it, coach. You know what else? I'm not even gonna say it anymore. I'm happy as a motherfucker. What you mean? I'm on 21, pothead, and slight drinking problem. Nigga said a slight drinking problem. But I'm happy that you happy though, Bacon. And make sure next time you rap that motherfucking Willie, bro. Everyone on Twitter bashed Kendrick for having lied on his diss track, but acting like Drake didn't lie too. It's all just bullshit. It's all just banter. Really, at the end of the day, it's all just banter. It gets both of them more sales. It gets both of them pushes them more. At the end of the day, the only person that's genuinely affects in like a negative way is the people who take shit like this too serious. For example, like people don't know this obviously, but like Kai saying like she gonna change her name and shit like that. You're too deep in. Like no, these niggas don't care this much. Like this is getting Drake more money. This got Kendrick Lamar career perpetual going crazy. I'm not gonna say he fell off or anything, but just going crazy. Like you feel me? This shit just do nothing but better them. Like it gets them better. Unless it genuinely stops someone's career, this shit is gonna push them further. If you taking this shit to the next level, you that deep in, you need help, dead ass, bro, for real. Cause these niggas dissing each other don't care that much. They both eating great tonight and tomorrow night off this shit.
The song is cut up into 5 sections, speaking to 5 different people. First,
5 sections
Drake's
is a
son,
lot.
Adonis, who Drake got exposed of having back with his beef with Pusha T. In it, Kendrick is apologizing to Adonis.
Me and the boys are celebrating going out for dinner and drinks. Hey, boy.
He doesn't
Hey,
have to
drink
follow
one for me, Walker. I mean, I said Walker. Drink one for me, Bacon.
I'm sorry that you
Or two.
grow up and then stand behind her. Let me be your mentor since your daddy don't teach you shit.
Next is the
Thank
Drake's
you, bro.
parents, both Sandra
Real.
and Dennis.
What y'all gonna
Drake
eat?
speaks on frequently in their song Sandra Rose, and Dennis being on the cover of Drake's 2017 album More Life, where
Nice.
Kendrick has them both sat to have a conversation on how they're to blame for Drake being the way that he is in life.
Damn.
Raised a horrible person.
Damn.
Dennis, Sandra, sit down. What I'm about to say is heavy. Now listen. Your son's a sick man with sick thoughts. It's like him should die.
And telling them both what's really going on inside of OVO.
Ooh, ramen's fire. Fuck sushi.
That he keep on a monthly allowance.
And
we gotta raise our daughters knowing there's predators like him lurking.
after we have Kendrick speaking to Drake's hidden 11-year-old daughter, apologizing to her for Drake being an absentee father, and only focuses on his music and women by saying,
"Dear baby girl."
I mean, he said it's not how he say anything crazy, but it's kind of crazy. He's not saying no extravagant fire bars, but they're heavy words, bro. Them some heavy words. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm sorry that your father not active inside your world. He don't commit to much but his music, yeah, that's for sure. Yes, he's a hit maker.
You feel me, Scooty Boom? Gotta open that third eye. Gazer.
Beat that should never say more life.
Finally, Kendrick addresses Drake directly, but not dissing him, but more putting him in the position of help, saying that he can do better and shining light on some issues with lines like,
You got gambling problems, drinking problems, pill popping and spending problems, bad with money, whorehouse, soliciting women problems, therapy's a lovely start.
and then flat out tells Drake everything he's been lying about, showing that this beef has nothing to do with Drake the rapper, but more of Drake the person. With bars.
Take that mask off. I wanna see what's under them achievements. You lied about your son. You lied about your daughter.
Wait, Drake has a daughter?
About them other kids that's out there hoping that you come. A rap battle. It's a long life battle with yourself.
With Kendrick now having 4 diss
That was a good
tracks
bar.
and Drake having 3, you were able to make a fair comparison between both artists. With the Drake hitting more of the punchy,
just really don't like
one-liners
Drake,
and
bro.
Kendrick going for the more
Yeah,
lyrical
literally.
embodiment. Until the following day, when Kendrick would surprise drop "Not Like Us," a West Coast inspired song, with the cover having 12 sex offender pins over Drake's mansion. The song would take a slight
Oh my
from
God.
previous songs released by
That's
Kendrick,
Drake's
sex offender
house?
pins over-
Oh my God, this nigga's a problem. Holy shit. Oh my God, I didn't know that. I thought this was a meme for something, bro. Oh my God. Yo. I like sushi but never beats a solid Hakata tonkotsu. This place downtown, Jack's has the duck as his duck fat fried chicken tonkotsu. That's the ramen I get. Wait, since when does the World Cup do performances? I thought the World Cup just did like songs. Wait, did Shakira perform at the World Cup? No, she just made a song for it, right?
over Drake's mansion. The song would
Yeah,
take
that's
a
the ramen
slight
I get. I
turn
get
from the
tonkotsu
previous songs
ramen. Or
released
it's
by
some other
Kendrick.
one I get.
Here, the record takes a more upbeat approach, with the shots being less understandable to the public eye, having it being more focused on being a love letter to Compton, hence the name Not Like Us, and continues with a series of accusations and metaphors that paint Drake as weak, untrustworthy, and a pedophile by having lines like,
Oh, they muted it. Hello, turn my video back on.
predator accusations on Not Like Us don't only stop at Drake, as Kendrick continues to accuse everyone inside of OVO. Kendrick questions Drake's authenticity.
Wow, they muted every sound from Not Like Us. Oh my God, they was on it. They only said that because they want to perform, because they want to start a rivalry.
His raps, name dropping other artists, saying that Drake got his name through them when he.
Damn. Nah, it might be copyrighted. Cause you remember Drake copyrighted everybody who listened to that shit. You remember some shit like that or something? I don't know.
As it was able to keep a catchy flow while still being able to hold itself strong as a diss track. So what did Drake do?
I'm gonna try one day making for sure, bro.
Drake is literally sewing this nigga now.
Bro, if the roles was switched, everyone would say Drake would say Drake won. Drake is literally sewing this nigga now. Oh, suing. What is he suing him for though? He dad suing him, or that was just some shit?
On May 5th, when Drake will drop The Heart Part 6, a clear reference to Kendrick's The Heart series that would tease his albums to come.
This the one you said was ass?
Being a comment left by Dave Free, who Drake again has rapped on before, and raps again here by saying,
why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave Free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath.
For defamation and using bots and shit?
The information that was given to him was something that Drake and his team came up with to purposely feed to him by rapping.
We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation.
Saying that the daughter that Kendrick wrote to in Meet the Grams was something that was made up and given to Kendrick to see if he runs with it. As well goes over the album cover from Meet the Grams saying,
even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation.
We hear Drake clear up his
They're
name
going crazy
by going through each point that Kendrick wrote about, mainly about him being with underage girls, and goes on his rap saying this.
Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message.
And
only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I'd never look twice at no teenager.
People found this one of the weaker disses, as it seemed more of a plead case than an actual diss to Kendrick, with some subpar lines on him raising the white flag, saying that he doesn't want to diss Drake anymore.
I'm not gonna lie, this was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen work done. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor.
But now we're at the point where every diss track is out. That's 9 tracks spanning from
March. That knew Drake on Instagram got hacked. He literally said he didn't know the cover of 616 was at all.
Damn. Nigga, this capping then. I mean, niggas do shit in moments when they feel like attacked. Like, you feel me? That's like a defense mechanism. Was to just play dumb, play possum, play dead. You feel me?
March 22nd to May 5th, 2024. But how did Kendrick decide to respond to Drake's most recent diss? For that, let's move along to June 19th. It's been quiet in the Drake/Kendrick front since The Heart Part 6, but Kendrick would not drop another track on June 19th.
You want to fight for Drake, but you literally can't? Damn.
Friends in LA, not only to perform, but to bring together the culture of LA all together in one place.
DeMar DeRozan from LA, right?
Not only for hip hop, but as a
I'm saying anything.
Here, Kendrick cements his place as the king of the West Coast and brings together some of the biggest West Coast rappers into one place, with people like Mustard, Dr. Dre,
He from Compton? That's hard.
The Creator, as well members of the Black Hippie.
He did beat that dead horse a bit. Dead horse.
Overshadowing any disses, but Drake's role as a common adversary helped achieve that unity, singing each song from his side of the disses to singing Not Like Us 5 times during the pop out. This
oh my god, 5 times.
This had been settled with Drake, no longer saying anything, and that's how it would stay until the 4th of July, when Kendrick would release a music video to one of the biggest hits from the disses, Not Like Us, which begins by showing us a snippet of an unreleased track, speaking on how Drake appeared.
Nah, I'm not Muslim.
But here he is.
I'm Catholic.
Reincarnated, I was stargazing. Life goes on, honey, all my babies.
We also see Compton City Hall, which we know Kendrick is from. The music video is filled with homages to the
Compton ghetto for real, right?
And culture showing that it would never die. Having LA legends show up in the music video like Tommy the Clown, DeMar DeRozan, Mustard, and so many others. The music video also
I didn't know any of them.
Jabs at Drake, as it's
Sorry,
filled with
DeMar, of course.
meaning and messages towards him. For example, we have Kendrick and Drake's look from his mixtape Dark Lane demo tapes, full speed towards him before being pulled away.
Oh my god, that gave me chills. Like, that's scary to me. I don't know why.
Kendrick, I'm a clout chasing MF and is jealous of Drake, but even if all that's true, that doesn't have anything with the actual beef and who won.
Man. So Pac, if you had to say who you think won for real, no biasness after this video, after everything you know,
with hidden meaning and messages towards him. For example, we have Kendrick and
It's a
Drake
big
releasing
song, Scooty Boom.
Dark Lane demo tapes, full speed towards him before being pulled away from his aura. Kendrick dancing over a game
Talking
of
about his
console,
aura.
this hand movement, which
Yeah,
is
I'm
a callback
Catholic,
to
bro.
Drake that does this on a live with a young girl. Kendrick hitting a piñata of the OVO owl and him locking up the owl at the end. We also get Day Free in this music video with Kendrick, which has been a main issue throughout the disses, but has been
Damn,
cleared
Day
up now.
Free.
Then cut to seeing Kendrick's family with Whitney and his 2 children, clearing the claim that Drake was throwing onto her, as she's seen here dancing with him and their children, and then showing the city dancing and singing along to the song, showing that the city is united as one.
Damn.
But this is where the story
Directed by
ends.
Dave
Kendrick
Free.
got to show a side of Drake that needed to be seen and sheds more light on this culture. And Drake got to exercise and get that pen work in. Each person got to show more of themselves through these raps and let.
Yeah, this is a
fans
good ass
see
video.
everyone in this.
Everything
But
I
who
know,
knows?
I'd say
This could
Kendrick
only
might
just be
be
the beginning.
jealous as fun started.
So shut your whole ass up and make some drums.
Damn. Damn, you're Buddhist? So he started out of jealousy, but he came out on top. I still follow. We gotta watch the video tomorrow. This Mad City one. We gotta actually listen to this album and watch it. Damn, this nigga actually make good videos. This nigga's nice. This nigga's actually nice. That was a good ass video. I'm not gonna lie. The Baby and Kanye had a solid freestyle where not like damn they made freestyles. Doesn't